Welcome. What I'm going to show you here in this post is how to take a fraction and put it in the simplest form. Before I do that, I want to make sure everybody understands what equivalent fractions are. Because when you put a fraction in simplest form, that's exactly what you're doing. You're creating an equivalent fraction. For example, if I have 1/2, I could show, using my fraction pieces, that 1/2 and 2/4 are the same exact amount. That means they're equivalent fractions. Now, you're not always going to have fraction pieces to be able to demonstrate that. An easy way to remember is to take a fraction, any fraction, multiply the numerator and the denominator by a same number, and you're going to create an equivalent fraction. For example, if I have 2/5, if I multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2, you're going to get a fraction that equals 4/10, meaning 2/5 and 4/10 are the same exact amount. I'd be able to show you that with my fraction pieces. They're the same exact size. Now, you could also make equivalent fractions by dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same amount. But you can't just choose any number to divide the numerator and denominator by. It only works if you find a common factor for the numerator and denominator. Let's just review what factors are for a second. If I have the number 6, I know 1 and 6 are factors of 6 because 1 times 6 equals 6. 2 and 3 are factors of 6 because 2 times 3 equals 6. Let's take 8 for example. 1 times 8 equals 8. 2 times 4 equals 8. These are then all factors of 8. Now let's say we had a fraction that had these same exact numbers. The numerator was 6, the denominator was 8. If we want to put 6/8 in simplest form, what we need to do is we need to find the greatest common factor, meaning the biggest factor that they both have, that they have in common. In this instance, 2 happens to be the greatest common factor for the numerator and denominator. I'm going to take that greatest common factor and I'm going to divide the numerator and denominator by that. And I would get 3/4. That means 6/8 equals 3/4. They're the same exact amount. This is in simplest form. It's in simplest form because 3 and 4 don't have any other common factors other than 1. And if I multiply them, or if I divided 3 divided by 1 and 4 divided by 1, I'm going to get my same answer. I'm going to get 3/4. That means 3/4 here is now in simplest form. Let me show you another example. Let's say I had the fraction 8/10 and I was asked to put 8/10 in simplest form. Well, I need to find the common factors of 8 and 10. Common factors of 8 and 10 would be 1, 8, 2, and 4. I should say the factors of 10. 8. Factors of 10, 1, 10, 2, and 5. The greatest common factor is 2. I divide the top by 2, the numerator, and I divide the denominator by 2, and I get 4/5. Meaning 8/10 and 4/5 are equivalent fractions, and 4/5 is now in simplest form, because 4 and 5 do not have any other common factors other than 1. This is how you take a fraction and you put it in simplest form.